Hello guys! Thank you for checking out the new episode of the Devlog. This month I worked on how the faces with various expressions are placed on the characters. It was important to me to be able to adjust the facial expressions for the three main characters in the game as dynamically as possible. In my debut game Cleo, I had around a dozen different sprites for Cleo's different emotions, which I could then trigger individually with each line in the dialogue. In A Pretty Broken Adventure, the whole thing is a bit more complicated and therefore a more complex system had to be created for it, which I would like to explain to you in this episode. I had three key challenges when implementing the new system. First, I wanted to be able to control all the parts of the face individually. The eyebrows, the upper eyelids, the lower eyelids, the pupils and the mouth. And because this leads to a very large number of possible expressions, I decided to use a simple numerical code to control these individual elements. Second, I had to consider that the faces of the characters could be seen from 5 different angles at almost any time in the game. Front view, three-quarter view, left and right, and side view, left and right. The system should therefore be able to select the correct sprites depending on which code and which perspective is currently present. And 3, the sprites of the face should automatically follow the animations of the body. So I started to work my way into the system by setting up different layers for everything I needed in Adobe Animate. Here you can see how I created single frames for the individual parts of the face. Each element has 9 different variations for 3 different perspectives: front, three-quarter and side view. This results in about 250 frames. Then everything is exported and arranged on a sprite sheet with the help of Texture Packer. It's super important to keep the same pivot point for all the sprites, and Texture Packer does a great job doing this. The sprites are then imported into the Unreal Engine and packed into a bunch of sprite arrays for the 3 playable characters. These arrays are a bit tedious to set up, but this only has to be done once for each of the 3 main characters, so that's okay. On the character blueprint there are sprite components for all the parts of the face on top of each other, and the position of these components is determined by a socket called face. This means that there must be a socket called face on each frame of the base animation. Again, this setup is a bit tedious, but after a few minutes of work everything works perfectly. And on the same blueprint I wrote a function that is responsible for handling all these sprite components. I can feed this system with an expression code. What then happens is that the system takes this code, splits it up into separate digits, and together with the information in which direction the player is looking, it takes the correct sprites out of the arrays and renders them on the according sprite component. And because of the sprite sockets on the base animation, all elements are rendered in the correct location and rotation even when the character is animated. I then implemented the function that I can change the expression using the numpad on my keyboard, so that I can try out directly in the game how the face should change at a certain point in time. I'm super happy with that system for now. Next I'll take care of the other 2 characters. I have already created simple turnarounds for both of them last month so that I can create placeholders for all the characters in the engine, as you can see here. I also already implemented Fmod into the project. That's the plugin with which I'm going to control all the audio of the game and the software I have already used for Cleo. There is no audio to play yet, but the plugin is already working. I am not sure yet what I'm going to work on this month. Maybe I start with some background and character designs so that I can create a complete game scene as soon as possible. Please don't forget to wishlist A Pretty Broken Adventure on Steam, and I hope to see you next month, everybody. Thank you.